Hello, and welcome to the New Age Geeks channel. If you're new here, we build an inclusive space for people of all walks of life, through the power of friendship, magic, and tabletop role-playing games. Tonight we have Forging Fates 2, Shattered Seas, one of our two-part series, telling the story across two tables, one story. I should get good at this one day. Featuring our adventuring party, who don't have a name yet. That being said, if you're watching us on Twitch, if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. So if you want to support these amazing people and help us create more shows like this, go ahead and give us that subscription. We are 3 people away. We keep bouncing around, right in that 3 people to hit 1,000 followers. So follow us on Twitch. If you're watching us on YouTube, follow us, subscribe on YouTube. It's free for you and it helps us out a ton. Like, comment, subscribe, do those wonderful things. Who's got what going on this week that they want to shout out?
Go catch up on Burned Hope on Paracosm Entertainment. We're getting ready to enter the live finale here soon.
All right.
And I cause more trouble and trauma.
No way. You? Just so it's clear, what channel is that on?
Paracosm Entertainment.
All right. And that's on Twitch, correct?
Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, we have all our VODs up if you are behind.
All right. What do you got?
In 2 weeks, you good old Fortnite, you can catch me as I survive Gen Con and insanity in consuming way too much Dungeon Crawler, Carl, of course. Maybe you'll catch me in some heart boxers. Who knows?
What is Dungeon Crawler, Carl? I've heard it a ton the last couple weeks. What is it?
So it's a lit RPG series.
It's lit?
Yeah, so literature. Yeah, it is lit.
It's a book.
Yeah, so it's a book series. It's very good. I would definitely get into it. It's also going to now be turned into a TV show. So
okay. Z, you got any streams coming up that you want to shout out?
I do, guys. We just started a dedicated Power World server since the 1.0 update came out. That's been fun. Also, somehow my community convinced me to play Iron Lung. If you know what it is, cool. If you know, you know. That's been a ride, and all I know is there's something about fish monsters and Markiplier made a movie. That's all I know. Don't tell me more. That's all I know. Yeah, that's going to be next Thursday. And yeah, guys, we are starting a new little fundraiser on my channel. I'm trying to update my VTuber model. Yeah, because, bigger, better things. Other than that, yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the Iron Lung thing. Don't anybody tell me. Your guys' faces are telling me so much more that I'm terrified to not finish playing that game.
What about you, Evan? You got anything going on you want to shout out?
Not really a whole lot going on, but I am having another session of my one ongoing campaign tomorrow. It's not streamed or anything, but players from both this and the other campaign are in it, Zella and Tech.
Okay.
So much fun, guys.
All right. Are you professionally DMing anywhere that people can, if they want to sign up for one of your games, can go ahead and sign up for it?
I haven't set up anything like that. I don't necessarily know if...
we should. If you're down for that ever. Should.
Nothing set up at the moment, but in the future...
Who knows?
Who knows?
All right. You heard it maybe here first. That being said, I will remind everyone that we have not a contest, but like a thing going on. If you draw fan art for either of the shows, that will give our players one of the rerolls, the same rerolls they get from doing the recaps. Your art will be featured during our break scene for both shows, and whatever you want to be referenced in that is will be posted up there as well. To submit, it is either through the Discord server under the fan art channel, That's the word I'm looking for. Or you can send them to newagegeeks34@gmail.com and just make sure you put art in the title. That being said, speaking of rerolls, who is going to be doing the recap for last session for us?
It's a me.
Okay.
All right. We went to Brian Maroki, looking for spear-touched iron, and by the time we were finished, the mind was quiet, the spirit was dealt with, and we had enough ore to smelt a few copper bars. Not bad work, considering haunted mines usually pay in trauma and tetanus. While we were there, we helped repair a few things that needed fixing around town and gave a few lessons. We also took a look at the sword with Gessa, Waffle Crackle, along with something called the Dream Cage. Apparently, the blade with a weird name has to be awakened. Smog, meanwhile, is dead. Sort of. His body and mind are no longer harmonious. We had to find a way to the capital, but on the other side of the Shattered Teeth. I've hunted plenty of things that refuse to stay dead. Never expected one of them to be traveling with me, but he is a friend, and I will help him. We set aboard the Iron Leviathan again, and we agreed to work on our voyage. We also came back to the Enclave and turned in Fizzlewax's job. That I don't know what about that man, but of course, after selling and talking about the value, there came preparations for Fizzlewax's date. I have to give that credit to that man. He brought a whole horse-drawn carriage. I thought he was trying to negotiate a royal wedding or something. Well, meanwhile, I decided to get into different drawings, but before that, I guess I will account that I wanted to help out Smog, so we met up with Veracast to look for maybe a gilded skull. I think that everyone had a very interesting night, and it was good to see everyone, I guess, hopeful. She gave me, though, the bad thing is she gave me 2 targets, a red, one both associated with the Ascended Host, spiritual leader and keeper of the archives? I don't know. Well, I think Keelan had a really nice night. She was way too happy in the morning. I was too busy in my grimoire, writing and drawing. Didn't even think about going out, but I did make some posters from Smog. When I woke up, I saw a few that he created himself. But the weird thing is, Tabaxi, hunchback, creepy, called himself Scarf, which is not his name. Maybe scoffed down a few things in the morning he did, but he said he's seen visions about all of us. I don't know if he's a prophet or what, but he wanted our cube. And his hospitality was admirable, but we didn't want the money. We needed to figure out what the cube was. So, we need to get Smog to his body. Gil needs to figure out the weapon. And we might have to do a few jobs to get to the other side. That's it for now.
Okay, then. Well, with that, that is going to bring us into the present moment, as if I'm not mistaken, you all are still within the tavern. Which I didn't have up the name of, because I'm dumb.
The
Yeah,
Kraken's
the
Den.
'cause we
Thank you, the
yep,
Kraken's Den, your delight.
just woke up.
Yes. Is there anything I wanted to do individually before we all connoiter downstairs?
No.
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay.
I think we
I
kind of
think
like talked about it.
We're technically not on a job, so Kiln will be the last to show up, though.
Okay.
Don't think I said it at all, so I would make sure to do the ritual to make the scimitar my packed weapon.
Okay.
Again.
All right, then. Well, besides that, as you one by one start making your way downstairs into the Kraken's Den proper from your rooms, you are greeted by the barkeep, served food if you would so choose to. Eventually, Killen making their way downstairs, a little worse for wear, I would imagine.
Not that a little fire won't fix.
Exactly. But eventually you all gather up downstairs to a not terrible breakfast. Coffee and tea and other beverages are served for you. And you have a moment to decide your next course of action.
I will certainly be chowing down on some like French toast and pork chops for the morning breakfast.
Oh yeah, I'm just shoveling it in. We're gonna have a long sea voyage where it's gonna be the kind of rations and things you can get on the ocean. So
Yeah. I'm just going ahead, getting some toast, getting some tea, just letting the morning kind of settle in.
Okay.
I, being one of the only ones not eating, what exactly is plan for now? We still need a ship, yes?
I mean, the scrolling up because I don't remember the name, but
Iron
with
Leviathan.
Iron
uh,
Leviathan. If they're still in talk, we can go with them. But we should probably maybe line up like a job or two. This is a long trip.
I mean, me forgetting I have an accent, guys. We could just get some jobs along the way.
We could island hop. Yeah.
I mean, unless we're just gonna straight shoot it. That's an option too.
Do you think if the... Go ahead.
Do any of you have a map? And maybe we could plan our way there. And obviously, going straight through is going to be dangerous. So, whatever
Yes,
around
the
Island
party does, because we
happening.
got that in episode 2.
I pull
Thank
out
God.
said map, which in hindsight, definitely glad was not disintegrated.
I mean, did we get the gentle repose stuff we needed to?
Yeah.
No.
No, we didn't. Okay.
Okay, so we should get that first.
Yeah.
Because no offense, Smog, but this is starting to get questionable.
I agree.
And they'll possibly find a skull that I need.
Now, I gotta ask, does it have to be like a skull, or like a kind of like icon. Like, does it have to be made of bone?
How much would I know about the specific requirements for the spell?
If it's one of the spells you can cast, you would know the things that you need for it and what like the components need to be.
So the short and sweet listed component is a gilded skull worth at least 300 gold.
Yeah.
The material of that skull, if it's like a real skull or if it's just like solid metal in the shape of a skull.
I would say based off what it says, it would need to be part skull and part gold. There would need to be, it could be a skull of any style as long as it's bone, but it needs to be covered in $300 gold's worth of gold.
Look, give us an island or two. I'm sure we'll have a couple skulls for you.
Yeah, probably. I don't doubt it.
Because, I mean, I'm assuming we could also give you a beast skull, and that would work.
And then it would have to be gilded in some way. I'm not exactly sure how figuring out the worth of it plays out.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can figure out if something's worth 300 gold. Maybe get it appraised or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think the skull part of that equation is going to be the hard part.
It's the gilding that's going to be the hard part.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really work with jeweler's tools too often. Like, I can tinker.
I mean, it doesn't say it has to be a high quality gilding. We could just pour the amount of gold over the skull.
It's
Smog,
true.
that probably would work. It's more about needing the components than it being like a fine piece of art. You know what I mean?
We can do it. It just might not look pretty.
Gets the job done.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Amazing.
far be it from me to suggest just pointing there. I don't know this magic stuff, but that's, it just seems like it would work. It doesn't say like, you know, carved runes and embedded jewels and bejeweled. You could bedazzle it, I guess, just to be safe.
Oh, that's true.
It's an option.
Just like throw in some gems and stuff.
Mhm.
Right. You want it to be pretty, do you, Smog?
Don't. Pretty doesn't really. I don't care as much. More if it's functional.
Yeah, Smog, that tracks. Functionality versus it being pretty. So, yeah, no, honestly, thinking about guns, like, I'd rather it be functional than pretty. I can relate to that.
From our side, I'd rather it be functional but pretty. But for someone else shooting at us, I'd rather it be pretty over functional.
True. Do we need to pick up anything here while we're in town?
Dental report.
Like, components for it, or...
Shit, I have no ability to do the casty.
Oh, scroll.
So we need to get a scroll or a cleric.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna shoot flies away.
I look around. Can I see if there are any cleric-y looking people here?
Roll a perception check for me.
Cool. 15.
Cleric-y looking people.
Looking around, no one is striking you as like, you know, like not I don't know why I can't speak. You know that the city is not necessarily the most religious city. They focusing on more industrial side of things. No one here is striking you as any sort of cleric or whatnot.
I just kind of like out loud for a moment to the bar. Hey, anybody in here kind of a cleric or something? Like maybe no gentle repose or selling a scroll,
Or
anything.
Druids have that too?
In the
Oh.
bar. That's where the clericy people hang out for sure.
Is the bar, yeah, for sure. It depends on what your denomination is.
The morning bartender, the one you haven't seen yet, she kind of peeks up. She's a smaller half elven woman, a little younger, on the younger side, maybe about in human years, probably about 19 to 20. She kind of is wiping down the counter as you ask the question. She looks up to you. No, I'm sorry, I'm unaware of any clerics in the city.
Damn, that's kind of unfortunate.
What about places that handle funeral rites?
Let me think. There is a small shrine to the Raven Mother that is within the city, but I'm unaware of anyone who actually mans the shrine.
Okay, I mean, it doesn't hurt to stop by and check it out. But if we're planning on island hopping, if we can't find it here, maybe we can find it on the next island.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help.
No, you're good. It's real early to be
Thank
asking
you.
questions like this.
Yeah, well, it is worth a shot.
Jeez.
Is there somewhere in town here that people post up things that they need help with?
Oh, I'm sure if you make your way down to the docks, there's people hiring all the time for jobs on ships or quarries that they may be seeking to acquire.
Shit, Small, that's a good idea. All
Yeah.
right, well, I guess check out the board. Maybe go by the shrine if we have time, or just hit up the Iron Leviathan and see if we can go island hopping.
Yeah, I mean, at the very least, we could check out the Raven Mother shrine. Because I'm just gonna, like, not so subtly look at Smog with, like, a head tilt.
I mean, yeah, Smog, we want to make sure you're not, like, literally falling to pieces, so... Yeah.
Not
Lovingly,
that
we're gonna-
delicate.
You're, well, maybe not emotionally, but physically, over probably the next couple weeks you might be. So,
I want you
we
to
should
look
probably... We should probably fix that.
I think I'm just gonna continue just eating and drinking as much, like, coffee as possible until the other people are getting up to go leave, and then just shove as much as possible and follow while finishing.
Okay. All right then. So, as you all make your way out, the nights, the morning air kind of crisp against all of your skin. You feel the city ahead of you. There is people already moving about down to the docks to accomplish whatever things they may need to accomplish. And you guys have free reign of the city for the moment.
We're closest probably to the docks rather than the shrine, right?
Probably.
So we'll probably head that wait first and see if there are any jobs, and let the Iron Leviathan know we will be needing their service.
Okay.
That maybe last time.
Okay, so we'll handle the Iron Leviathan first. As you approach the ship, you see our one and only Kef, kind of leaned up against the gangway leading up to the ship. Has got a bit of rolled tobacco in his mouth that is slowly burning red as he seems to be relaxing, having his morning cup of coffee and some sort of smoke. As you all approach, he kind of looks up to you. Ah, my friends, how are you on this day?
Great, how are you?
Good to see you again, Kiln.
Yeah,
Will
it's
you-
way too early, right?
Well, of course, who doesn't love a beautiful morning? Are you here to requisition us for another adventure?
Yeah. We had like an interesting proposal of sorts, and I'm gonna pause and look at maybe our more charismatic people because again,
Fuck.
despite often talking, Kild is not the most charismatic.
Right.
Unfortunately, said most charismatic is falling to pieces.
And I am not that at all. I can talk.
Take him. Calf. We are actually looking for some work that maybe might take us island hopping a little bit.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm sure we can come to a beautiful arrangement if that's something you're interested in doing.
Yeah, and we can increase the possible jobs that you can take on as well. Like if there are anybody, there's always some hoity-toity that's like, I want to go to this island and hunt this beast that I'm totally not qualified to hunt on my own. You kill it for me.
I mean, Miss Kiln, I don't know if we take on those kind of passengers. I think you've seen the kind of work we do. I don't know. Sending out hunting parties is something we are interested in doing, but if you need an island hopping adventure, we are more than happy to be your transportation for an appropriate price.
Yeah, totally. And as always, Smog and I are more than willing, welcome. My brain just broke for some reason.
That's all right. My brain breaks every day.
It's too early. More than willing to help out, and I'm sure Zyda will help fix things again if anything needs some little TLC to keep it going, so y'all don't have to dish out those coins at Harbor.
Of course. I love our plan. I love our agreement already. Where are you seeking to go so I can kind of is there a route you want to take? Is there an eventual destination? Or is it just kind of you want to just board our ship, maybe join the crew?
So eventually we would like to be at the capital, but we're fine with island.
You are already at the only capital of the Shattered Teeth, just so that's clear for anyone listening.
Yep.
But you want to loop around, correct? Right? You want to loop around.
Yeah, big, very scenic route.
Yes.
Very long trip.
Both are start end destination.
In the capital, right? Of course,
yeah,
yes.
That's why we're island hopping, because we gotta.
I understand completely. That is the most beautiful plan. Why would you ever want to not see this beautiful city, the capital?
Yeah, why would you want to make this like a home base that you keep returning to for no reason?
Precisely. We love it here. Beautiful place, beautiful city. So what? Thank you, Tech. What is there? What are you seeking to gain from the capital?
Honestly, there's a couple of friends we have a friendly bet with that say we can't do it. So And I'm gonna give him the kind of look that says, we can't speak about it here.
Of course. Of course.
You know, I think maybe also we're gonna pick up some magical components, you know, just along the way.
Ah, yes. That makes a massive amount of sense. This is a beautiful market for bringing in magical items from the various
Yeah, and you know,
islands.
Exactly.
Zyda's new bow might want some interesting magical components.
I don't quite know what that means,
Yeah.
but I'm going to agree. Yes, of course. Your bow. Is this like an arrow bow?
No,
That
you
I don't need to know. I don't
you
need
know,
to know.
Kim,
It's
I
fine.
don't
It's not. I
like
don't.
leaning over to Kim. I don't know if we've really defined it like that. We gotta have that conversation at some point, but I'm not worried about that today because we're gonna be going on a trip.
Yeah, it's
That's
a
a
fabulous
lot
trip.
to explain to someone who's not involved in it.
But like, I mean, I probably could get him something along the way that he could use.
Yeah, and I'm even more than confident you can convince him to pay us for it.
I just
I mean,
ballparking. Just ballparking. I'm going to just. I don't need to be involved in that conversation. The probably 200 gold for the round trip.
Okay, so 100 there, 100 back.
100,
round trip.
200 for the round trip.
Yeah, and the journey is 2 legs. Yeah, a journey
It's
is
all
always split in
one
half.
trip. It's all one trip, and it's 200 gold.
This is
Maybe
the
with
not
a couple of
charismatic thing I'm
stops.
talking about.
A couple of, you know, just a couple like little tourist spots along the way. You know, just normal stuff.
Yes,
Adventuring.
Precisely. We are adventurers, are we not?
Yeah,
Of course.
honestly, for being here for a while, I haven't seen a lot of the Shattered Teeth.
It is a beautiful grouping of islands. Yeah, that is the best way to put that. A beautiful grouping of islands with many diverse people in it. Of course, there are the savages who we will not be interacting with, of course, because we are good, upstanding members of the Wonderman's Assembly. But we'll do our best to stay away from them. No.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it will be good
Of
to know where to
course.
stay away from. Because again,
Exactly.
I haven't actually seen much of this place yet.
You trust Kef. I will get you anywhere you need to go.
Yeah, I know you will.
Looking around, do we actually see any like guards or anybody?
Oh, there was definitely members of the local port security. There's members of the guard that are specifically for the port. You can tell them by they wear more like a leather armor with the symbol of the assembly on it. Whereas
Okay.
when you go a little bit further into the city, they start to transition to more of a metal breastplate, just because it's a little bit. There's more shade and stuff like that in the city proper, so they can wear a little bit more heavy armor. But on the port specifically, you see them just wearing the leather armor. And there is the dockmaster that is there constantly making his rounds and listening in. There's ship hands unloading stuff from every ship on the in port and loading things up. So there's people all over the place.
Yeah, like you just let the captain know we're in on this, and I think Kiln clocks Zyda like looking, like maybe and let us know when we'd be here and all that.
When were you all seeking to ship out?
Really today.
Okay, very well. Will you be providing rations for yourself, or did you want us to pick that up for you? It will be added to the cost, of course.
I mean, if we gotta check out something, we'd probably pick up our own while
Very
we're
well.
out and about.
Very well.
About how long will the journey take, just for like ration purposes?
Just traveling to the other side of the islands for a viewing of that area. Expect probably a week and a half. But if we're going to be island hopping, this depends on how many islands we decide to stop at, or
And I'm assuming there's like refuel, restock.
there are plenty of Wonderman Assembly locations we can stop at to gain food and drink should that be required.
Yeah. Good. Because
Sounds good.
honestly, the rations you eat on the waters kind of suck after a while.
I mean, like, however, though, if we were to pay you extra for food and maybe it not be rations, how much would that be?
For the whole journey, or
Sure, for the whole journey.
let's call it 25 gold, and you can have all the high quality sea rations or sea. We can get a cook if that's something you're interested in for the ship, and they will be able to provide food, and that will include drink if you like. That will be need to be paid up front, though.
So 225 is what I'm hearing for the whole trip.
Correct. Half.
I mean, that sounds good to me if y'all are fine with it.
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Very well. I will patron a chef for us for the trip. Besides that, we will begin to get everything prepared. Any special requests for beverages for the trip? I heard there is this wonderful claw wine, I believe it is called, that has been making the rounds that I can pick up a few bottles if you're interested.
Yeah, we're very familiar with this White Claw.
Ah, you have had the White Claw.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Very
maybe
well.
just some coffee as well
Very
for
well.
the
Of
mornings.
course, of course. Okay,
I'm gonna slip Kef just a little bit of extra gold and be like, and get some really good stuff for us to enjoy with the captain.
what kind of good stuff? I need a little more guidance than that. Do you want something like...
The alcoholic.
Oh, okay. That you're asking for something different.
No. It's really good alcohol.
Very well. I'm more than happy to accomplish that for us. That being said, you give him 125 gold now, or do you give him the full 225?
We'll give 125 now. I'm not about paying without completion.
Fair enough. I will be back in a little bit. I can the ship maybe an hour or two after midday, and we'll be ready to ship out.
Sounds good.
I bid you adieu. And he bows to you and makes his way up the gangway. You hear him conversing with his sister before eventually making this. If you decide to wait that long, you see the other two, Os and Ernat, make their way down the gangplank and into the city proper to go ahead and start acquiring supplies for the ship.
Well, next order of business, I'm just gonna walk up to the nearest dock guard and be like, "Hello, hail there, friend. You happen to know where the shrine to the Raven Mother is? Somebody gave that to me as like a meetup place in the city, and I have no idea where it is."
Why don't you look for the big raven statue?
Is that visible?
I was like, did we in fact see it nearby?
No, yeah, it's not by the port.
Can I get like a vague compass direction?
That
Thank
way.
you. I'm just gonna start walking that way.
You
Tourists.
know anyone that sells scrolls in town?
What do you need a scroll for?
Magic?
I mean, obviously.
The only
God.
wizards I know are over by the Nexus.
And that would be
In the center of the city.
This guy hates his job.
I mean, hun, are you all right? You seem like the day just started.
Yeah, but
Dang.
do I look like MapQuest? Like, do I look like Yelp? Do I just have reviews of
What's
local fucking...
MapQuest? What's Yelp?
It's a spell. It helps you see maps. Gives you reviews on how good places are.
go ahead and just like slip this guy a gold. You know what, honey? You have a better afternoon, rest of your day, however long. Just be nicer to people.
All right, I'll be nice.
All right. Well, I go ahead and start following Kiln to find the temple.
Okay.
I'll be giving out
Same.
gold like crazy.
It's almost like we make it like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Oh no. It's gonna get real expensive soon with our with our man.
All right. You make your way over to the center of the city, and you see you guys have pretty much kept away from the city center proper, keeping mostly to the docks and the markets that are closer to it being the cheaper area, we'll say. But as you enter into the city square proper, you can see it is massive. There are steam pipes running throughout like engraved into the floor, the stonework floors of every road and path that lead off to the various different buildings, providing heat and power to them. You see laid out in this city square multiple effigies of the gods, the prime deities. There is Bahamut, there is the Raven Mother, the Raven Queen, there is the Wild Mother, there is Pelor, the Moradin is represented as well, and you see small offerings kind of laid up at the bases of each of these altars. Besides that, there is a few cloaked and hooded peoples kind of in the square proper, kind of doing their best to keep things clean. They're gathering the offerings, and seemingly they seem to be like maintaining all of the different effigies.
So probably the best equivalent to like a cleric or priest, right, in this moment that we reckon.
If anyone's going to be the religious people in this town, you're gathering that this is probably them.
Hail, friend, because that's how apparently I greet everyone.
As you greet, there is a much older Goliath woman, her face heavily tattooed and creased with lines of age. She kind of looks towards you. What can I do for you, dear?
I was wondering if we could give like a donation or something for like either a casting of gentle repose or like a scroll of gentle repose.
I'm unaware of anyone who may have the magics to do that, but I can cast gentle repose for you if that's something you'd like. I'm not very skilled in magics, but
I mean, me neither, but you probably got a leg up on me.
the gods have sought to bless me with the ability to cast a few basic spells.
And I'm just gonna like yell over my shoulder at the group, like, I found someone who can help.
All right. I mean, that was fast.
Yes, that was surprisingly efficient of you.
Just, always approach people with a friendly smile.
You all see this elderly Goliath woman. She's wearing a dark black cloak, and she kind of pulls it down from her head. Who is in need of a repose?
And just point and gesture at Smog.
Ooh. I see.
Yeah, looking at this Goliath woman, do we see any affiliation with which temple they're kind of with?
Roll a perception check for me.
To 7.
Looking at her, you can see as she pulls her hands out from the depths of her robe, There are tattoos and sigils up her fingers and hands that roll a religion check for me. Or does anyone speak Draconic?
I do not speak Draconic, but I rolled an 18.
Okay.
One of my cards
Was speak every language?
does know all languages.
Yeah. So you can
So-
you can read it. They are protection wards in Draconic, which are often associated with Bahamut as some of his primary worshippers using Draconic sigils primarily.
All right, I mean, Smog, as long as you're okay with this. And how much are your services?
Oh, we don't charge, dear. Just please, if whatever donations you can make to the gods to help us maintain this space, we appreciate.
So I just kind of
So-
like a side's eye over to Kiln for the donations.
Which oh,
But Bahamut,
which one
Yeah.
is that?
just very like squinched eyes of like looking around. Dragon?
Just to be safe, I'm just gonna put a gold at each of the altars. How many altars? Like you said 5. I'm just gonna put a gold at each.
Yeah, there's probably 5 of them.
That's amazing.
So, how do we do this?
Oh, just come here, dear. She kind of puts her hands on your jawbones. She closes her eyes, and you feel a faint warmth, and you all see this platinum glow emit from the palms of her hands, and she casts gentle repose on you, Smog. Thank you for your donation.
You're welcome. Apparently, we're feeling very charitable today.
I'm sorry, I'm entirely rude. I did not ask your name.
Damn you. Damn you to hell.
Oh, that's a great name.
Especially for a Goliath.
Yeah,
Alaris.
nice to meet you, damn you.
Yes, thank you. It's Alaris.
Well, thank you, Priestess Alaris. It was really great to meet
Just
you.
Alaris, please. I am not sanctified in the faith.
Oh, that's totally understandable. I am Kiln, and I thank you for your services. I know it's probably not easy running these altar things here in this particular space, but I appreciate your diligence in the matter. And then I'm gonna Homer Simpson out of this conversation.
She starts, it's like she closes her eyes and kind of nods her head like in thanks, and then she goes to talk to you again and you're gone. She's like,
Well, how are you feeling, Smoke?
How do I feel?
You're not actively rotting, so that's a nice perk.
Mm-hmm. And that what lasts 7 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
10
you've
days.
seen the Day of the Living Dead clip where the zombie is on the slab, and they're like, it hurts to decompose. That's you, Smug.
Rough.
Well, now I'm adding a countdown to decomposition starting again.
Oh my gosh.
We have 10 days.
The comp day.
It's T-10 till D day.
Smog, since you maybe know more about these parts than I do you mind going over a few of the island names? I might be able to make one stop a priority if we can go to it. And what I'm looking to do is I want to like get some of the names of the islands and see if I can use my tie to a monster hunting guild and see if I know any of if there's my guild or any of the other guilds that are on the island that we could stop to and possibly get a job.
Okay. This is going to be a little confusing, but we're going to do our best. There is the island called the Gravecallers Atoll, which is has the city of Nakansa's Hollow, which is the capital of the Ascended Host.
Right.
Nakansa's?
Yeah.
Nakansa's Hollow.
The island you're currently on is Garift Key, which houses the city of the Brasshold Enclave, which is the capital of the Waterman's Assembly.
Right.
There is Coral Cradle, which is on Gentle Wake Cay.
The Coral Cradle is the city or the island?
The Coral Cradle is the city. Gentle Wake
Okay.
Cay is the island. That is an Ascended Host city, town, essentially. There is Siltspan, which is on the Clatterchain Isle, which is a Wanderman trade outpost. There is Whalefall, which is on Cathara's Lament, which is an Ascended Host settlement. And the other big one that you would know of is Ragspire, which is on Fulgur Islet, which is a Wanderman's research outpost.
Man, they truly leapfrog each other.
All right. Gotcha. So there's a guild at each one of those places. Or is there? Would I know if there where there is one out of those places? I guess.
Roll. What kind of?
So
you know
the
what?
guilds that
You know what?
I can tell you
I'm
what
gonna jump
type
us
of
to break.
place.
I'm gonna jump us to break.
Okay.
We'll talk about this off air.
Okay.
Let us do that. We'll be back in a minute with break. We'll see you guys in a minute. We're back, folks. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for waiting for us as we figured this out. Okay. Melon, you would not be aware of any main branches out in the Shattered Teeth for your specific guild or any of the kind of sub guilds. But it's not unreasonable to expect that along your journey you may find some members of your guild throughout the lands.
Thank you.
Okay.
No problem. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's all I want to know. Thank
Okay.
You. Well, do we think that maybe we should? And then I'll like point to the silt span, and some of the other Wanderman's assembly islands, so that we can go through them.
Yeah. Just real quick, is Whalefall where we just fucked over their entire economy, or is that a different place?
You know,
That'd be a different place.
Okay,
Right.
I didn't
'Cause we-
remember. I just
'cause we
remembered the
can't-
bones.
That was Brian Marrow, okay?
Okay. Good. Just wanted to make sure we didn't accidentally stop somewhere where we already fucked their economy over.
fair enough. Yeah, no, the Brian Marquet was not on the list of stat settlements.
Yeah, so
So we can-
anyone need anything while we're out here? We got some islands to look at. We got food handled. Kev, that cool dude.
I mean, cool is
There is spellcasters or wizards in Nexus somewhere. Perhaps maybe find components, maybe even a spell scroll for when what she did wears off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow y'all and look menacing behind you if you need me to. I have no idea what any of this magic spell component nonsense is.
Yeah, having a spell scroll would be mighty handy. So, yeah, we'll look around. Yeah, it's like, yeah, I go off to see if we can find any vendors or shops that have scrolls.
Okay.
Nexus.
So, looking around, it's easy enough to find the ethereal nexus. It is a large tower with the brass and iron spikes, these kind of riding up it, and you can see this large kind of focusing point on the top of it that occasionally seems to spark with like arcane electricity every once in a while. There are several vendor shops around here selling all sorts of things. So if you wanted to find an arcane spell shop, it's without issue. Which of those two did you want to go to?
I'd say an arcane spell shop, mainly to potentially find a spell scroll and or spell components.
Okay. Well then, easy enough. In short order, you find this whole area has just a menagerie of open air markets, and you see laid out for the spellcasters in this party several spell components. The more common varieties kind of laid out across their table. Behind the counter, you see this Furbolg woman wearing purplish robes, kind of accentuating her figure. She has this big smile on her face as you all approach. Oh, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you all. What can I do for you?
Oh. Do you happen to sell spell scrolls?
Well, I can get them for you if that's something you're interested in. What kind of spells are you looking for?
There's mainly one that we're looking for. One
Okay.
for the gentle repose.
Oh, well, that will be no trouble. I can have that spell established into a scroll in about an hour if that's something you're interested in.
How much would it cost, though?
20 gold per scroll for custom work.
I look back to everyone. Can we afford that?
I mean, you can afford it.
Damn.
I
He
think
said, "Damn."
looking to the shopkeep. Oh, we didn't get your name. What was it again?
Oh, you can call me Kirora.
Kivora. Is there any way we can come down on that price? It's 20 gold is a bit steep, and as you can tell, my friend, he's having a bit of a problem.
He looks a bit rough for the wear.
In dire need.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
What the fuck is? I rolled a 3.
20 gold is the asking price for all custom work spells.
All right. You know what? That's fine. We really need this. I go ahead and pull out the 20 gold and hand it over. You said about an hour.
Yeah, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I'll have that ready for you in about an hour. Is there any other components for spells that you may need?
You know what? I think I know who I can go talk to for my components. Guys, is there anything else in here we might need?
Can I look around the shop and see if there happens to be the one thing I'm looking for?
Looking around, you do see a golden encrusted skull. It appears to be made from some sort of serpentine creature's head. Like a snake's head almost, but a little bit more draconic looking. But it does appear to meet your needs.
That's interesting piece right there. As I point to it.
Yes, that is a gilded skull from a hydra. Great in casting spells that you may need that for.
Imagine it be quite expensive.
It goes for 500 gold.
How big is the skull?
Probably not that big.
That's hefty. Probably not super heavy, but it's big.
It's
It
it's
seems
300 gold's worth of metal. It's heavy as fuck.
Yeah, it's like 300 gold worth of coins and.
No.
It seems a bit cumbersome to actually use, though, wouldn't it?
I'm sure, but if you're buying a piece like this, it's mostly you're buying it for the prestige of the item.
I mean, Smog, we can always just go find something so much cheaper and a little bit more portable, I would say.
I mean, you can place it on. I mean, you're a big man. You could place it on your shoulder and wear it as a bit of armor.
Second head.
I don't know. It just seems a bit too unwieldy, and it just seems like it's a big paperweight.
A paperweight that may help you cast the magics. No?
If you're a lazy type at home, I suppose, but actually in the heat of things, when you actually need to be casting those kinds of spells.
All right. I see you're looking for something a little smaller. Let me get out a bit of my other exclusive stocks. And kind of reaches under and pulls out a bag, fairly large. Now, this is a bit of a hard-fought object, and of course there will be a premium for that. And she starts pulling out these small heads. They're humanoid in shape, though very tiny, probably about this big. In golden encrusted. But each one of these were used. There is a fairy head in each of these. We could put a few of these together, and it could reach whatever bit of necessary bits that you may need for a component of a spell. These were acquired from one of the many islands here in the Shattered Teeth from the Ascended Host. So be careful where you show them off. But if you have any of the more dignified people in your life, they may enjoy the rarity of some of these skulls.
Must
Does
have
this
been.
seem like it's stolen?
Oh, it seems like they killed Fairy.
It's
No, no, no,
procured. It's procured.
Like illegally procured.
It was acquired somewhere along the way.
Along the way.
Curated stuff here.
About how big was the bag that she pulled these much smaller skulls out from?
It's probably about the size of a watermelon. And
About a
there's-
water skin?
A
you said?
watermelon. A watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind of sizable.
Yeah, there's about she shows you about seven skulls in there.
Hmm.
I'll say each
Oh.
one for 150. Who is anyone here proficient in jeweler's kits?
Nope.
I only have the smith's tools and tinker tools.
Roll me an intelligence check. I'll give you advantage because you're used to working with metals.
19.
Okay. Looking at them, each skull probably has 75 gold's worth of plating on it. So you can do the math to figure out what you may need for actual spell components.
It would take more than one skull to fulfill the
Yes.
spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 4.
Smog, you said it was how much gold?
400?
400 gold?
I think you said 300.
300, yeah.
Or
300 gold. So you see me doing some math. Hun, you would need about 4 of those. And that is more expensive than the big one.
You said you need 4. How about I'll give you 4 for 500 gold. This way it's at least an even deal for you.
I'm sorry, are you just like batshit? Do people pay these prices?
You guys thought we were raking in money. What are you guys talking
I
about?
thought, I apologize. I thought we were working with well-off to-do customers. If it's not anything you're interested in, she starts piling the skulls back in the bag and tucking
You
it
know what?
below. It's
There's
only for people who can afford it. I understand if you're not able to.
This is why
How
you don't
much?
play spellcasters, guys. Even partial spellcasters.
How much would you possibly give for this? And I'll put the scimitar on the table.
Describe the scimitar for me just again.
Well, I assume it's made from spirit touch iron, considering its ability.
Yep. Roll me a deception check. Because
Deception?
I mean, this is the weapon you can call back to yourself. Yeah, there's a bit of deception involved in this.
Okay. So deception.
I love how you said that so incredulously. Like, why would it be deception? I'm not
I feel like-
lying.
Do you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
sell it to
What
her.
are you talking about, DM? We don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's 17.
It's a very nice piece. I see it's got a bit of spirit touched iron on it. It is, however, only iron. So if it's something you're looking to get rid of, I'll give you maybe 25 gold for it. Which, for a sword, great price.
Y'all can handle this and get the spell. I'm gonna go see this real quick. You have the day you deserve, turning to her. And I just head out of the shop.
How do you not love this person?
I-
They have a great
I'll-
Wisconsin accent.
I'll grab my scimitar and the spell scroll we paid for and just nod and follow Zaida out.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Good luck finding a shop that can more cater to your budget.
Once
there-
we're outside the shop, I'm gonna hand Zaida 10 gold.
Is there like a was there like a plant or something in there, or like anything with a vase of water?
No, this the
Okay.
just besides maybe like a water thing next to her for her own drinking. There would be nothing besides that.
I want to freeze it.
You're just helping her out. You
Ooh,
freeze
good.
over her water.
And this is why I have no idea why anyone does this magic man. It's like that person
Just like
kind
oh,
of
go
rude.
just the whole way walking to Fizz's shop, just you see me like just kicking my feet, just like cursing, like who in the hell even pays those prices? That's so exorbitant for no reason.
I mean, when you're the only game in town, you could kind of make the price whatever you want.
Yeah, glorified paperweight smog is fucking right.
There's much work for us to find. And well, we do have options on the other side of the teeth, but we should look for opportunities at every island we come across.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Fizz and see if he has any work for us. Also, see if he has a couple of components because they're mostly metal. If he has any left over from his shop that I can pick up.
Okay.
Oh.
Well
Now,
then.
looking, because earlier we were planning out, looking at the other Ascended Host islands. Which one's closest to here?
The next closest one would be. Really should make a map that has all this information for you guys.
Gentle Wake Key with Coral Cradle was the one you named after the place we're on.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's Silt Span. Yeah, that one too.
Yeah,
But
Coral-
the coral, that was Ascended Host though. We wanted looking
Yeah.
for the Wanderman's Assembly until we get closer to the
I
Ascended
mean, not
Host.
necessarily.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I was like Smog and I don't care.
yeah. Well, and I'm sure that our transportation doesn't really mind either, as long as we take a small boat out there. And I only work contract.
Yeah, the Silt Span would be the next closest one on the Clouded Train Isle.
All right. We should try to learn about the fauna there before we depart.
Yeah, so you're not gonna go in like this upset and hot into Fizz's store, Fizzlewick's Fizzy Man store, right?
I mean, I don't know. Like, you can obviously see that my temper is not going anywhere because that shop was ridiculous. All I know is that I need to pick up some stuff. I was gonna pick it up in that last shop. I am not paying those prices.
Mhm.
Absolutely not.
I'm just saying maybe give him a heads up because this feels a little bit like a hot and cold moment if he has no idea what's going on.
I'm not mad at him.
But he
Mad
don't
at that
he don't
dumbling.
know that.
Well, I mean, I'll just tell him that. Also, like, he's the only person that I kind of trust to not fuck me over with those prices. That's so ridiculous. Who pays that?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't do that stuff. I just swing and hit stuff. That's a lot cheaper than.
Well, I mean, not all of the spells we do require stuff, but the ones that do, oh, they're such a headache.
Yeah, I mean, I do this and I control flame in my hand. It doesn't cost me anything.
The whole time I'm just shrugging.
Firebolts.
I'm just shrugging since I do both.
All right. So you make your way over to Fizzlewax's establishment, kind of popping your head in there. You see him tinkering with something on the counter. A couple gears and various bits of it kind of splayed out around him. The little bell kind of jingles as you enter into his shop. Zart, pleasure to see you.
Yeah, Fizz, I'm kind of in a mood, not at you.
Oh.
There was some lady at the Nexus. Yeah, oh my lord.
What,
I don't know how
what
people
was she
afford that.
selling?
Gilded skulls. Crazy expensive.
Don't tell me you are dealing with that bitch Kirara.
Unfortunately, yes.
She is just the worst. If you look like a tourist, she just gouges the shit out of the prices.
Oh my god, is that... Oh my god. I probably paid way too much for that scroll. Whatever. We needed the scroll.
Is it too obvious?
I mean, to be fair, yeah, I already knew that. We paid 5 gold to get it cast on him. There's no
I
way.
know. Look.
Gold.
Fucking scrolls. Alright, I just need to pick up some components if you have stuff here at the shop.
Of course, dear. Whatever you need.
Okay, well, I'm like digging around in my bag. I think I need some gold dust and like again digging through the bag. I need 2 platinum rings. That
Platinum rings
are
for. Do you have a dimension or is it?
just guys, who out of character, who has like the lowest AC?
Probably me. I have 14 without my shield, and I rarely have a shield.
Dang.
I have it on, but I use a lot of weapons, so I'm usually two-hand fighting. It's because I have light armor, and I made that decision for a reason.
Yeah,
That
like
I
I'm
want to
17,
end up
so
getting.
I'm generally sitting pretty good.
Yeah, I've got 18. Honestly, I I look over at Melon. Melon, let me see your hand really quick. I'm just like
Alright.
taking your hand. All right, yeah, it's like I lift it up to fist. Something fitting about that size.
I have something. I need to stretch it out though. If that's fine.
I like contort my face.
No, Mel, you're fine. We're just we're smaller folk, so it's yeah. Okay.
I think the joke was they stretched out their face.
Yeah, that should be it, I think. Oh my lord. That oh I'm just so mad. Why we're not fucking tourists.
I'm just gonna very gently fist bump Mel.
Okay, so 2 rings. That'll be I'll give you a discount. Obviously, it'll just be 1 platinum piece for the 2 rings. I'll just charge you for the cost of the materials. And what you said? What else? I'm sorry.
Some gold dust.
Gold dust, of course.
Yeah.
How much of it did you want?
Honestly, anything left over that you have, I technically need like 50 gold worth of it.
Oh, I may have 2 golds worth, but if you wanted to give me the gold, I can file it down for you.
Let's see. I only got about 30 gold. You know what? I'll go ahead.
What can you? I have no problem investing into my ring. What are you thinking? You just looked at me really weird, and you touched my shoulder, and punched me real hard, and then you said, "Bring out your hand."
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a spell that might come in handy down the line. It's a Warden Bond.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's just a little extra protection.
I'll bring for the 10 gold to equal the platinum piece, unless I have to go exchange it real quick at the currency exchange.
Oh no, I can make the exchange here. I have the supplies. It's just the cost is all I'm looking to cover.
No.
Instead of the platinum piece, can I just trade you another ingot of the spirit touched metal?
Yeah, if that is what you wish to trade.
Yeah,
much was
we're
My accent.
how much
slipped.
was it?
Sorry.
We
Wait,
need 75 gold pieces for those ingots.
Yeah, those are 75 gold pieces. Yeah.
oh, wait, how much was it? How
Yeah,
much was it again? I think
that
I
was
misheard.
75 gold. Yeah, 75 gold for each ingot.
How much was it again for
75?
the 2 bands?
Oh,
No,
it was two.
for the 2 bands.
It was
and
20
the
for
gold.
for together, and
You know,
then 50 for
it
the.
was only he was only charging 1 platinum piece because he can make 1 platinum piece into 2 rings.
Okay.
He's charging you cost, so
Yeah.
Gotcha.
and
Yeah,
then
so I was like,
so 25 gold for the other thing, so that's 26 gold total.
So what we can do is you could do an ingot for both platinum rings, all the gold dust you need, what,
That
like whatever you might need.
The
Right.
only the only issue is I don't have 50 gold to grind down, so I actually need gold.
I have about 30 on me, because I don't want to pull from the party money, but
Okay, I may be
let
able
me
to swing
check.
And
20.
And I gave 10 for the,
Here,
Uh,
let's do this. Yes, we will pull from the party money the 50 gold, right? We'll give you the iron ingot, which will cover the full cost of the platinum rings, and then you pay us the remaining balance of the ingot, and that goes back into the party.
and,
Does that sound good?
I don't know, but I guess if he doesn't have that much gold, how is he gonna do that?
Well, that's
Yeah,
because we're giving him the gold from the party bank, so he has the 50 gold to file down, so that's the cost
Right.
of that.
He,
The ingot will cover the cost of the platinum rings, and then he pays us the difference from the platinum rings to the cost.
Which would be 55 gold, right?
no. How much was the
Or
iron
65
ore
gold.
worth?
75
75.
gold.
75.
So yeah, he would give you. You want him to give you 65 gold.
65
He doesn't
gold,
have
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It doesn't have gold. You know what?
He doesn't have 65
We-
gold on him. He has gold, but he doesn't have that much just in the shop.
Yeah, I know. I'm willing to take a written agreement to pay it, because I know you and Zyda will probably see each other again.
That's fair. We are gonna be coming back here.
I just feel
so-
like it would make this whole situation way easier.
Yeah.
when we try to math, guys.
For
I
for
owe you is
simplicity's sake.
crazy.
Let
Can we
us-
just like get more stuff off of him? Does he have more stuff?
He has
But
stuff.
Fizz, that is a good point. Is there anything that y'all need? You know what, Fizz? Do you happen to have a gilded skull that is not 500 fucking gold?
I
He did that stuff,
I
yes.
don't I don't usually operate in skulls. I mean, we prefer the more mechanical, not
That's true.
organic.
Let me see. I mean, I guess I could take, even though I had one, I could take more components for Find Familiar, I guess, which is
Well-
10 gold per.
What are the components?
It's either 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, or herbs.
I can give you some charcoal. I don't I don't really have I'm not a mage. I'm sorry. I don't operate in the arcane components.
That,
But I'm
that's
willing to just take that IOU and we can invest
No.
that into Zyda's upgrades in the future, because I feel like y'all gonna be interacting anyways.
credit's fine. Credit. We got credit at the store.
You're muted, Z. Whatever you
Oh,
just said.
yeah. No, I mean Fizz. If you're all right with that, that's fine by me.
Oh, I wouldn't mind putting on a line of credit for you all if that's something you're interested in. Though, if I'm not mistaken, it's only 10 gold you may owe me. Because I'm giving you all the gold back that you need for the filing. So we're just paying for the rings,
Yes.
which would be 1 platinum piece.
Which I gave over, I believe.
Right.
I just slide over the 10 gold.
Oh, so you're not
No.
you're paying for it, not me?
Yeah, I'll pay for it.
Okay.
Money is. If I didn't have to deal with money, I would be much happier. But we have to buy things.
Okay. So you're giving them 50 gold from the party funds.
Yeah, I just subtracted
Yes.
that. So
Okay.
for the gold, 50 gold.
Okay. So there is no line of credit. He just is helping you out with filing this gold down. Give me
So no ironing it, right?
Nope, none of that is needed to be traded.
Cool.
So he begins to file that down. It's going to take probably about an hour. Smog, is there anything you wanted to do in this time period?
You know what? Is there? I guess because we're all in Fizzlewax's area. I don't know if there is anything.
Okay. Just want to give you the opportunity. Is there anything you want to get done? Okay. If not, then if you guys just decide to wait there, eventually he produces a bag of 50 gold filings and the pair of platinum rings.
All right. Perfect. Melon, this one is for you. As I go ahead and put on the other platinum band. All right, that'll work.
Thank you. I like put mine out, and I'm like, very nice.
They work.
All right. Pleasure as always, Mr. Fizzlewick. Anything you might want us to keep an eye out on that you would like to acquire? Because we are going island hopping for a bit.
Any rare meadows or bits of anything you think I may be able to integrate into my creations, I'd be more than happy to purchase off of you.
I will let Zida tell me what items can be
Right.
integrated.
I'll keep an eye out if I see anything.
Sounds good, my dear.
Yeah. Guys, when are we supposed to leave?
Like today. We should probably
Okay.
head back.
Yeah. And we
All
already we gotta go. All right.
I'm gonna wait till people are starting to move out the door and just like pause and like lean over to Fizzlewick and be like, the horse and carriage was a nice like touch.
Thank you. I learned it from my books.
Yep, just keep learning those things from those books and just gonna try and keep a straight face all the way out the door.
All right. So you all exit out into the city proper once more. As far as you're all aware, the supplies would have been delivered to your ship by this point. If there's any further preparations you'd like to do in the city, you can. If not, the ship is ready for you to depart.
Yeah, let's go. I can just imagine like Killen is going outside, like laughing and pointing, like, ha, that man reads.
No, but I do have a look on my face like I know exactly what Zyda is in store for now. And she's not gonna say it.
Did I overhear any of this?
Yeah, nothing's been that far and away
Okay.
or spoken in hushed tones.
Yeah. Like as we're boarding, Kiln books. What does that even mean?
So when you go into like the bookshops and the marketplace, and there are those books with like a half orcish man standing on a rock, waves behind him, and long hair just kind of going in the wind.
All you can
And there's
picture now
always,
is Fizzlewax with his stringy hair
Yeah.
waving in the wind as a cloud.
And there's always
behind him.
some sort of partner like on their knees, like grasping to hold on to them, just like for no reason.
Are we?
Yeah, it does.
Are you? I want to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. Are you telling me that Fizz is reading smut?
Yeah, it sounds like he's using it as research too.
Oh, good God.
It's a classy guy.
I know what I'm
The
picking up for
classiest.
souvenir.
Oh my lord. Um,
Yeah, just laughing the whole time we're getting on the ship.
you know what? Fair.
Melanie
Okay.
definitely does not read smut, so she has no idea.
You know what? It's fine. All right. Okay. I guess yeah. We gotta get going.
You should call him Fabio next time you're in town.
Oh my lord. What did I get myself into?
All you gotta do is pick up one of those books and find out.
Oh my gosh. See into your future. It's there for you.
Club.
Like I'm trying so hard to like recompose myself, but then I just like giggle again because it's just such a ridiculous thought.
All right. Well, do we see Kef?
Everyone is up on the deck of the ship as you all kind of enter up through the gangway onto the deck of the ship. You see Kef, Os, and Erna all kind of loading things down into the lower holds, getting things prepared, pulling ropes, getting the ship seaworthy.
Well, Kev, I hope that you didn't have a hard time finding a chef.
Of course not.
All right, good. Nice to know that we'll be eating something besides rations.
They around somewhere?
Mr. Leopold, please, if you would not mind. You hear Leopold. You hear doom, doom, as heavy boots make their way up the stairs, kind of out from the hold. You see this large, like more in like the shape of a bear than a man. Long beard, long black hair, kind of tied up behind his head. With this wide-brimmed hat on, seated up on top of his head. A chef's apron that is dirtied and stained, with a brown kind of shirt underneath and a pair of trousers underneath of a dark bluish or green. It's hard to kind of tell. He's got a long chef's knife in one hand. What do you want? I'm just seeking to introduce you to our patrons for this journey. Leopold, nice to meet you.
I'm Kim. Just let us know if you need anything. We're more than happy to help around here.
Yeah. Howdy.
Cool. Got it. Bye. Turns and starts walking down the stairs again.
Honestly, that's the kind of chef you want on these ships. Some of them can get real chatty.
I feel like the food's gonna be really good.
Mm-hmm.
Human?
Just made with anger. Yes, human.
Okay.
Oh, I definitely in my notes have bear man large.
I walk over to Kim and like whisper, I think we're the rich assholes on the boat now.
Not yet, because we actually help it. The rich asshole would be ordering people around and doing absolutely nothing.
Well, I've never helped ever since I've been on the boat. I've just watched.
I think at that, Kil's gonna give you like a tilted head look.
As you're saying that, the captain kind of makes her way out of her quarters. She turns to kind of look at all of you as Captain Kilgrest, she turns and looks to all of you. It is a pleasure to have you all on board once more. Shall we ship off? I heard we're going to sail around the islands and nothing more.
Yep. I'm just gonna give the captain a salute. Yep, Captain, that's exactly right. You just direct us where you need me and Smog to work, and you let Zyda know what she needs to fix up, and we are ready to set sail whenever you are. So.
All right. Well, hopefully nothing needs to be repaired because we are just doing a simple trip. That being said, set the mainsail, pull anchor. We are moving out, and we are on our way.
Just go about helping get ready
Okay.
for us. Get off.
Going on a trip on our favorite pirate ship.
It's not rocket ship.
Little time, little pirate steins.
You see Bright Claw kind of find their position up at the front of the ship. Os makes his way up up into the crow's nest as Ernot and Kas take up positions throughout the ship proper and begin to prepare for the journey ahead. And as the ship pulls out from dock and makes its way out into the open ocean, we're going to take a second break because this was when we should have had one before. So we'll be back in 1 minute. Welcome back. As the sun is beginning to enter into its second half of its arch, your ship pulls out from port and begins to make its way back into the seas of the Shattered Teeth. As night begins to crest over the ship, The crew is making their way around. Those of you that can help are helping. Is there anything anyone wanted to do in particular before night begins to kind of set on the ship?
Nope, just doing
Uh,
whatever you're telling me to help.
Okay.
If I
I'm
could get-
gonna. I was
No,
gonna
no, go
help
ahead.
by being more prepared for a fight and making some poisons with my poisoner's kit.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and a intelligence and your proficiency modifier for the tools.
Yep. So it's gonna be plus intelligence, 13.
Okay. What are you using to make a poison?
So I'm just like using some like herbs that I would have gotten, like some like bane, some like nightshade, things like that, like simple poisons. Nothing that I'm going to like crazy for crazy.
Okay. Is there a specific mechanic you're looking to use, or is it just rolls?
Just yeah, just the regular basic
Okay.
poison.
All right. With a 13, then I would say you're probably able to make 1 vial of basic poison.
Okay, cool.
I would look to try to get some more field training in.
Okay. Who are you training with?
I guess it depends on who's available. I think most.
Yeah, I think both
think-
Melon and I can help.
I think literally everyone in the
yeah.
party has shield training except for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
heavy armor, light armor, medium armor, shields.
Yeah, I can use shields and definitely help out.
All right. Then I'm going to say this is going to be between you and Zyda, though, because Kiln is helping with the ship and Melon is making her poisons. So I'm going to say you and
Taida.
Zyda, go ahead and roll. I'm going to say you can either roll intelligence or wisdom, and then just roll at advantage to see how much knowledge you get from the session.
Okay, so it'd be just a straight wisdom check.
If you're gonna go wisdom, yeah. Is there a skill you would like to try and add to it and justify?
I mean, I know it's not a wisdom skill. I know. I would say athletics because we're doing like a kind of like a martial training.
You have proficiency in
I don't
athletics?
think. Yes.
All right, so go ahead and roll in athletics, but use your wisdom instead of your strength.
So would.
Wisdom check plus your
Okay.
proficiency bonus.
Gotcha. At advantage or no?
Yeah, it's gonna be at advantage.
Okay. So 18. So that's 21.
21. Okay. Zyda, what does it look like as you're training Smog to use the shields?
I think as I'm training Smog with the shield, definitely kind of reinforcing the basics of like, this is how you hold it, this is, the proper way to protect yourself and not have like any blind spots. Just like going over very like foundational material.
Okay. So, Smog, you start going through the routine and start understanding, getting a better hold of how the shield is a part of your body and how you're able to kind of combat with it. And you're putting it in the right spot instinctually. You're starting to get a handle of where the shield is supposed to be and how to carry it and how to properly employ it in a battle. And you have a very successful day of training.
And how long do we train for?
Let's see.
And here's like my progress for
Yeah, I would say 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah, you get a full day's worth of training in.
Okay. And how many hours would I need
So
I would be considered trained.
So the way I like to do it is every time you train, it's a skill check, depending on, what you're training with. Once you get 7 successful skill checks, you're proficient in it.
Okay.
So it doesn't need to be like you could success, fail, 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 success, and then all the way to 7 with successes. As long as cumulatively you have 7 successes, then that's I would consider you proficient in it.
Okay. So this would be 2 of 7 then.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Then that being said, as night sets, the sun disappearing onto the horizon, casting this dark red light across the entirety of the ship before it sinks down into darkness. The stars illuminate above you all as you all feel the hot sun rays disappear into the cool night sky. You all have a moment to yourselves if there's anything you'd like to do before heading off to bed.
Much like our previous trip, I'm gonna take one of the night watches and just kind of like carve as I keep an eye out for things.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I think I'll just honestly go straight to bed. And maybe take a watch if needed.
Sure.
If there
Yep.
needs
You're
to be
muted,
someone
please.
else.
Oh, I'm going to sleep.
Go ahead, Smoke. Sorry.
I would do a watch if there needs to be, or help with anyone's watch. And I think maybe do a little fishing.
Sure. All right. Did anyone want to do their watches or things together? If not, it'll be Kiln, Zaida, and then Smog in that order for watches. Unless anyone wanted anything specific.
I will just stay up with Kiln, I guess, if that's like watch up, be
Sure.
late to bed and then just go to bed.
All right. So Kiln, you got the first watch. Roll me a perception check.
15.
Okay. Zaida and Smog, you are sleeping down below in the crew quarters, I'm assuming?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sleeping.
Roll me perception checks, the pair of you, at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you are sleeping.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't be because of the deathless nature.
Okay. I'm gonna say then roll it flat, but -2 because your eyes are closed and you're trying to block out the world around you.
Okay.
That would be a 7 for me.
Okay.
So -2 would be 9.
Very well.
Did I roll one for being up there, or
Yeah. You can roll one too.
Oh gosh, doesn't like the table. Oh. Well, that's a 20 plus 3 for 23.
Okay. 23 actually is gonna be more than enough. As you and
Kiln.
Kiln are up on the deck of the ship, you notice as Kiln has kind of got her eyes out on the sea. You notice the waves kind of lapping across the sides of the ship, and everything seems to be relatively quiet for the moment. If there's anything you and Kiln would like to talk about.
Kilden, are you ready for our new adventure? Technically, no job, Are you relaxed or are you anxious?
I think I'm still carving, and it's becoming more and more obvious that like whatever I'm carving has like wings or something to it. I mean, yeah, I'm not getting paid, so I'm not happy. But technically, we're in a job to make sure Smog doesn't die again.
But do you think favors for your friend or doing things for people you care about are jobs?
You see a look like doesn't want to say the first thing that popped in. Look, we are a party, which means I'm gonna make sure y'all get through this, whatever this is. And we'll make some money along the way. I'm not stressed about that. Look, I don't do good without, like, direction.
Who
And a
directed
job
you?
is a direction. Like, it's a direct A to B direction.
Like, I'll point my finger. Who directed you to do that? And I point to the carving that you're in the middle of.
I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but I get a little antsy with downtime. And after the weird stowaway guy, I can suddenly do this. So
Well, that's very nice. What are you
I
making this
have
time?
this one too, and I pull out one that I immediately skewer on the knife, and it is a hand that looks very familiar from Session Zero. I did this one. It felt a little on the nose though.
That's, yes, very disturbing.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna control flame, light it on fire, and just toss it into the water.
Nice.
Okay.
I just like to do something, and if we don't have a job, I need to do something.
That's admirable. So,
No, it's not. It's really like an anxiety thing, I'm told.
well, you're handling it in what seems like a positive and non-destructive way.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that Inkild's head is whatever this world's version of the emotional damage gif is.
Okay.
If there's anyone you need to talk to, I'm here, and I'll go off to bed.
I'll stay
I
up there until Zyda comes up.
sure. I will say you, Melon, notice a faint bit of. It looks like fish swimming underwater. Like you notice a faint bit of like trails, kind of swimming throughout the water, kind of pulling up on the side of your ship before kind of disappearing.
Interesting. I like take note, and I'll go get Lyra, and wow, there's some pretty big fish in the water. It's kind of pretty, but it's your turn.
I kind of turn over. Oh, is that time already? All right. Wait, what about fish?
It's like I don't know. Maybe they were dolphins and not fish particularly. I couldn't tell.
Okay, so keep
Oh,
an
big.
eye on the dolphins.
Well, maybe, and I
All
don't know.
right.
I just noticed them. They were bigger than maybe I've seen. Maybe they'd be good for fishing. I know
Okay.
that Smog was interested.
I get this. Having sailed a fair bit, I get this kind of look when when Mel mentions big fish.
Hmm.
I imagine I have at least a cautious inkling.
Alright,
So
fish.
who's going up to the deck?
I guess it was me and Saida
Sure.
Yeah,
for our.
we can go up. Yeah,
Alright.
for the watch.
So Kiln, you go downstairs.
Yeah, I wait till they come up though, and then I'll be like, "Good luck!"
Yeah.
and just immediately head down.
All right. Before killing you're walking away. Did Melon mention something about fish? Biggish kind of fish?
I mean, they were like, they pointed out trails in the water.
Okay.
There's a lot of weird shit in the ocean. As long as
Fair.
it's not actively attacking us, I'm not terribly worried. Although you, and I'm gonna point to Smog, maybe don't fish tonight.
I'm gonna look over the side of the ship.
Sure. Roll a perception check for me.
Maybe he'll get something good. Do a little
Not one.
fishing.
Okay.
Maybe.
You see, honestly, you see this like massive whale-like creature kind of swimming next to your ship. Long silverish body, kind of just trailing along in the wake of your ship. Doesn't seem to. You've seen these animals before. They're relatively harmless. You've never heard of them attacking people. They just trail along ships and kind of get fed scraps.
Nog, anything good? Or big fish related?
The one large silver whale out there.
Alright.
I don't know if that's what Mel was talking about.
I go ahead and walk over and also look over the edge to see if I can see the huge whale.
Yeah, you
like,
see it.
creature.
They're called perenines. They're just large, semi-carnivorous, more omnivorous whales.
Okay.
Not necessarily the most dangerous creatures. There's been no recorded incidents of them attacking people, but they do. Think more like killer whales, where they'll eat. They're like, they can be dangerous, but they've never proven themselves to be dangerous to people.
Are they a favored meal of any particular monstrosities in this waters?
Roll me an intelligence check. Add your nature bonus.
Yeah. 21.
21. I mean, they are, for some of the more monstrous animals like krakens or dragons, they are known to be a meal of. But you're not familiar with any of those creatures being in this water, and this is probably a little bit more than a juvenile, maybe a young adult. So nothing about it is striking you as dangerous or likely to draw anything that in these waters that may threaten you in the moment.
You know, sailors have like stupid superstitions. Are these whales considered a good omen or a bad omen?
They are so common that they don't typically fall within the omens. It's just kind of
Okay.
just around. Harley,
Yeah,
what are you
I mean,
doing?
if he's still here tomorrow, I'm just gonna call him Jerry. But otherwise, I mean, maybe don't fish on that side, because probably trying to catch him would make him
Yeah.
mad. Maybe fish on the other side.
Yeah, Smog, are you gonna do some fishing?
Maybe just a little bit.
Maybe I'll join you. But yeah, we should probably go to the other side. Because I have a
So-
feeling that Big Fellow is not gonna like us dropping our
Well-
lines.
We'll go to the other side and we'll try to fish a little.
Okay. Rest of you head down to bed. All right. Zyda and Smog, roll me a d20 and add, if you have fisherman's gear, add your proficiency bonus.
Oh, like so many threes tonight. What in the world?
It is straight d20 and proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be 13.
Okay. Maybe 20 minutes goes by before Smog, you start to feel a bit of a bite. Both of you go out and roll perception checks for me.
Okay.
21.
14.
Smog, you feel, boom, a hit on your line, and you start to begin to reel it up. And eventually you pull up about this mid-sized fish. Bluegill kind of snapper. Not a bad fish for, the effort you put in. Zyda, you hear something a little bit different. Let me actually put you guys on the board.
The board has been mentioned. We are in danger.
Well, DM what, board? What?
Let's just shift over to the map so everyone can see. We've got Zyda and Smog here. You've got Kef up at the helm, and Brightwing down here in the front sleeping. You hear, this kind of sounds like running water or rushing water off to your right towards towards the captain's quarters.
Smog, do you hear that? That almost sounds like water. I start to head in that direction.
As you
I'll follow too.
Sure. As you both kind of make your way over there. Wait a moment. As you draw closer, you hear.
So it's like behind the door?
Yeah, it seems to be coming from
Yeah,
inside the captain's quarters.
I'm gonna chart it. Assuming I hear that too, I'm gonna try to put my full weight into the door.
All right, roll me an athletic check.
That is 15.
You boom, slam into the door. Doesn't open.
Does this look like I could shoot like the door open?
You could certainly try.
Yep, I will go ahead and aim for whatever handle is there to just like shoot it off and get it open.
All right, you're within melee range of it, I'm assuming.
I'll go ahead and back up.
All right, then roll your attack.
Okay. Is going to be 13.
You bring up the gun, and it's just the bullet lodged itself into the door. This is a pretty well-built door with nice hardware for the captain's quarters. And your bullet doesn't seem to make any. You don't hit the locking mechanism to open it.
I'm assuming the
Okay.
gunfire probably alerts them.
Just probably heard that go off. Maybe.
Kiln and Melon, both of you roll perception checks at advantage. Just roll perception checks. Not at disadvantage because it's a gunshot, but I'll give you flat rolls.
As Mel and Kiln are hearing this, I would like to pull out my scimitar
Okay.
and make an attack with Booming Blade on the lock.
Sure. All right, roll your attack. What did you guys roll?
15.
15?
12.
Okay. You both wake up at the sound of a gunshot. It's very suddenly, you hear a loud bang upstairs. And as your eyes flutter open, you see Ernat engulfed in water. Like a pillar of water is surrounding his bunk, and he is inside just trying to fight it and just drowning inside.
So I'm assuming, having been on a ship, I probably do that weird thing like sailors and soldiers do, where they like, go from like sleep to awake like instantly. Is there a source for the water, or is it just looks like there's a bubble of water?
It seems like it's rooted on the ground and is just engulfing or not.
Yeah, I'm immediately running at him to like dive through and see if I can knock him out.
Okay. What'd you roll, Smog?
16 to hit.
16 to hit. You hit the door. You hit the door proper, but you don't hit the locking mechanism. So, I mean, Booming Blade, I need you to roll damage for.
Okay, so that is going to be... So for the actual scimitar itself, that's going to be 5 slashing.
Okay.
I'm going to use my Genie's Wrath to add an extra 3 thunder damage.
Sure.
And then for the Booming Blade part, that's going to be another 6 thunder damage.
Okay. You miss the locking mechanism, but your sword slashes across the door proper, and it just, the electricity crackles behind it before it explodes inward. As it does, you see this massive, just water engulfing the captain, and you see her face is blue, and she is slowly stopping moving inside of this creature. That being said, I need you all to roll initiative.
I have a hard you out tonight.
Okay.
What'd you roll, Zyda?
19.
19?
19, yeah.
And Smog?
16.
I see Kiln, you rolled an 11, and Melon, you rolled a 14.
Yep.
Okay. Then we're going to start at the top of the round. It is going to be this first elemental's turn. So she is going to take damage.
The captain is?
Yep. That's... Okay. All right. She's looking pretty rough as this is all happening. The elemental is going to go ahead and make 2 slam attacks against itself and kind of attack her inside of it. The first attack is... Oh, that hits. That's an 18 to hit. And the second attack is a 13, which is not hit. So... Captain takes 20 points of damage, and you see her fall unconscious inside the creature. Next is going to be the other water elemental, because they rolled real well. Inside of it, you see Ernot as he takes 16 points of damage.
Are we all outside this door right now, or what?
No, you guys are down below.
That's what I thought. All right. Cool. Zoomies got the zoomies. Right, perfect.
He's over there.
I see. I was like, I thought Ernau was down there. I was confused for a second. Perfect.
Okay. And then he is going to go ahead and make one slam attack. His first slam attack against.
So
Ernot.
as he does that, since I'm ready and I see that happening, I am going to react
Okay.
and use my studied response to attack the elemental
Sure.
with my crossbow. That's that's a natural 20.
All right.
And it's hand crossbow. So a natural 20 for a 30, by the way.
Okay.
Which is ridiculous. And I only rolled. Well, I have to roll again here. So. And it's max in another one, right?
No, it's
So-
whatever the
it's just
damage is,
double.
double.
That's what. All right.
And then
so
add the bonus.
it is. I only rolled a 1, so it's going to be
2.
7 total.
7 total damage.
Yep.
What kind of damage is it?
This is going to be a range piercing.
And it's not magical?
No.
Okay. So the arrow just dies into the body and just barely seems to affect it whatsoever.
Okay.
But he strikes one time at Ernot. Doesn't seem to make any connection with him. And he just goes and goes to slam him once more. That is a 16 to hit, which does hit. And he does 15 damage, which knocks Ernot unconscious. He is then going to move. You know what? No, we're gonna not move just yet. We're not gonna move just yet. Zyda, you're up.
I will go ahead and cast Vortex Warp against Captain Aisha.
Okay.
And that she's unconscious right now.
Yep.
It is technically a con 15, but I'm gonna attempt to pull her out of the elemental.
Okay. What's go ahead and roll. So
Well, technically, the
it
captain
kinda just-
would have rolled,
Yeah, Captain
Right.
would have rolled, but yeah,
She
this
can't
is
roll.
against-
but she's unconscious.
right.
So
So would that be considered like an
just
auto?
teleport her.
No, I'm gonna say roll a spell casting check.
Let's
So
see, it's-
roll d20 and then add your spell casting attack modifier.
let's see, it's her- Okay, hold on. One more time. Sorry.
Roll d20.
That's
Add your spell casting attack modifier. Your spell casting modifier, whatever it is.
that would be an 8.
Okay. Because the elemental is holding on to them essentially inside their body. So there is resistance. So as you go to try and pull them out with your spell, it's just not powerful enough to overwhelm the strength of the creature.
Even though it's like a teleport.
Yeah, technically it's a say as long as I can see her, because I'm assuming we can see her.
Yeah. What's the spell?
It's a
Let me look it up.
it's vortex warp. Yeah.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding what the spell does.
So it's like it's basically kind of like a Misty Step, except you target a creature and then choose another location for them to put them.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
So they're just
it's all good.
bouncing out.
Yeah. Yeah. So if
Okay.
she is unconscious, then she kind of gets yoinked.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah, so as I am casting the spell, I go ahead and warp her behind us.
Okay. All right. She is unconscious on the floor behind you.
All right. Smog, do you want to check on her, or do you want me to check on her?
You check on her. I'm gonna try to keep that busy.
All right. Well, use the shield training. And I will go ahead and take some movement to go back towards Captain Aisha.
Sure. All right. You are next to Aisha. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, I don't really have anything bonus action wise. I just kind of like, I guess prepped to like check her on my next turn, but yeah, that'll
Okay.
go ahead and end my turn.
All right. The Smog, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex on the water elemental.
Okay.
And then I move up just enough to get within melee of the water elemental.
Yep.
And I'm going to make an attack with my scimitar using Booming Blade.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
So that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. My scimitar is magical.
Yep.
So that is going to be... So that's going to be 7 slashing... Yeah, 7 slashing for the scimitar. Then the Hex will add another d6. Another 4 necrotic.
Okay.
Then the Booming Blade. The Booming Blade will add 7 thunder damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add another 3 thunder damage with my Genie's Wrath.
Got it.
Then,
Perfect.
if the water elemental willingly moves more than 5 feet, it'll take 2d8 thunder damage.
Got it. All right. Does that end your turn?
Yeah, if I can position myself where I am in the way between the water elemental and the doorway, then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Cool. Melon, you're up.
So I am going to wake up, and then we go over there, and then I also brandish my scimitar, and as it also crackles with some energy, and will cast Booming Blade as well.
Okay.
That is going to be 24.
To hit? Yep, that hits.
Then it's a hit. And then it's going to be 4 plus, so 9 slashing, and then here for Also, obviously, with the thunder there.
Say that again. I'm
willingly.
sorry.
With the thunder too, yeah. If it moves willingly as well, same thing.
Yep.
With the 2d8.
So how much damage do you do?
So that's going to be 9 slashing.
Okay. And how much thunder?
And that's going to be, the first one is 8 thunder.
Okay. All right. Is that on your turn?
Yeah. Actually, sorry, my bad.
okay.
And then on with the bonus action, since I'm right there and I'm crossbow expert, I will still give it a shot here. And that's going to be 22.
That hits.
And that will be 5 plus 10 piercing.
Okay. And again, that doesn't seem to do
Yep,
as much damage as you would have hoped.
for sure.
Okay. That ends your turn.
Yep, yes it does. I'm right
Kill.
up on it now.
Killen, you're up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start bellowing in like my loudest voice possible, just like, to arms, we're under attack, to arms, get to your stations, and just like full run at this elemental and just try to dive and like tackle or not out of the elemental.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of role you would like for that.
You're trying to tackle a water elemental.
Well, I'm trying to tackle Ernot, who's in the water elemental. I don't care about the creature. I'll get stuck in it. I just want him, who's unconscious, out the body.
All right. Roll an athletics check. I'm going to say you need to beat the water elemental's hold.
That's a 13.
You run and dive to it, and you slam into the water, but it seems to twist and push you away, keeping a hold of Ernot inside of it.
Yeah, then I'm just gonna continue shouting and just like make myself as much of a nuisance as possible.
Okay. That brings us to the captain's turn. She's gonna go ahead and roll a death saving throw. Okay. That ends her turn, which brings us to Ott. He's gonna go ahead and stand, move over to join you all, and he's going to make an attack against the monster, the thing. He doesn't have his weapons on him, so he's just going to go ahead and bite at him. That is a hit, and that is a miss. One hit. Okay. 4 damage to the creature. And that is going to end his turn. Kef is piloting the ship. He looks down towards you, Zaida. We're in dangerous waters. I cannot help. Do you... save my sister, please.
I mean, I'll do that, but do you have any potions or anything here on board?
No, we don't typically stock potions, no.
Alright, well, old-fashioned way it is then. Don't crash the boat.
Okay.
Whew, we have healing kits. Whew.
That is going to bring us to Ernot's turn. He's going to make the death saving throw. Okay. And that brings us back to the top. All right. Our little buddy here is
Yo,
going...
buddy.
He's my buddy, my bestie. He is going to turn himself into a very little buddy and move out here
Damn.
to try and whelm you, Zaida. Go ahead and roll a strength saving throw. And yes, Smog, you can roll your booming blade damage.
All right. Die.
It's a 0.
All right, you are engulfed.
So it is going to take 9 points of thunder damage.
Okay. You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, Zaida, as you are engulfed. You are no longer able to breathe, and you are restrained inside the elemental space. It is then going to raise up another one of its appendages and just slam it down onto the captain. That is a hit, and you see as it crushes down to the captain, her ribs crush into her chest, piercing her lungs and heart. You notice a bit of blood spits out of her mouth as her eyes glaze and roll into the back of her head, and she is dead. It is then going to make its next attack against you, Zaida, and because you are restrained with inside of it, it is a 22 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
That brings us to the next water elemental. It still has Ernot inside of it, so it is going to go ahead and make its attacks against Ernot.
I'll slash at it using studied response before it does.
Sure, go ahead and roll your attack.
That's going to be a, what is that, 15?
That hits.
Okay. 36. Yeah. Oh, wow. 6 plus 5, 11 slashing.
All right. And that's magical, correct?
No, none of them. I have no magical weapons.
Oh, okay. So I gave it too much damage last time. 6 plus 5. So
They did have booming blade cast on
Yeah,
the
the-
weapon for the previous
right.
attack.
I don't think that makes the regular attack damage, but it's fine. That's not a big deal. Okay. So it takes that damage. You are swiping through water though, so it doesn't seem to be affecting it as much as you would have typically hoped. It raises up and slams into Ernot's body. Inside of it, you see it just crumples in his arm, cracking into his ribs on one side. You can see the bit of blood spit from his mouth into the water and just kind of shifts out. The second attack brings up, slamming down into him once more. Yep, that's another that hits. Boom, slams the other attack into Ernot's body, and you see him just crumple as his spine snaps inside of the creature as blood begins to pour out from his mouth more freely, and Ernot is now dead.
Rough.
Okay. That brings us to you, Zaida.
Mechanical question. With whatever amount of rope that I have, could I tie it around my rifle and catapult my rifle out of the elemental, pulling me with it?
I'm going to say, sure, the roll is still going to come down to a... it's because... Yeah. I'm going to say you can either do a spell casting ability check, so D20 plus your spell casting ability modifier.
What?
Or...
What's the components of a catapult, though?
Oh, that's true.
It's somatic.
Okay. So yeah, you can just, that's fine. You can make the hand signs inside. I'm gonna say either you're using the spell to pull yourself out, which it'll be a spell casting roll, or once you shoot it out, it'll be an athletics roll to pull yourself out through it.
I'm gonna do spellcasting because my athletics is shit.
Okay.
So you said D20 plus modifier?
Plus your spellcasting attack modifier,
Okay.
whatever it is.
11 plus 7, so 18.
Okay, that's enough. As it shoots out, you wrap it around your forearm and you pull yourself out with it. That is your action to do that, however. So you still have your bonus action and movement.
Would the water elemental take the catapult damage?
Yeah, sure. I'll give you that to you.
Eh. It's gonna be 4d8. For 20 damage.
Okie dokie. You rip out this big hole from the side of the water elemental. And you see it before it begins to reform itself. The deck now splashed with water and blood.
I will go ahead and end my turn.
Okay, Smog, you're up.
All right, I'm going to rush outside to the water elemental. No, I don't think that's going to help right now. Where is Zyda in relation to me and the water elemental?
What's the range on catapult?
60 feet.
All right, this is gonna get a little funky because I'm using multi-leveled platforms here, but bear with me.
Oh, good.
Has Brightclaw woken up at all with all this commotion?
Red Claw!
Yeah, I would say Bright Claw is probably waking up as Zyda comes crashing down next to him.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
I'm gonna move a little bit to the kind of forward side, like kind of parallel in line, a little bit back, like yeah. So, but still within melee of the water elemental.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Booming Blade again with my action.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack.
Better than last time, but just a hit. So that is 23? Yeah, 23.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it'll be... Let me get the other d6. Okay, for the regular scimitar damage, that is going to be 8 magical slashing,
Okay.
2 necrotic
All
from
right.
X, and then the booming blade is going to be 8, and then an additional 3 thunder damage from Genie's Wrath.
Perfect. He was looking pretty rough. He's starting to not be able to hold his body together.
Because my scimitar is a light weapon, could I make a 2-weapon fighting attack with my freehand claw?
Sure.
Okay.
Doesn't that take a bonus action? Booming Blade
Yeah, but I
bonus
haven't. I
action,
haven't. Yeah, but I haven't used my bonus action this turn.
You did to cast Booming Blade, didn't you?
That was an action.
Okay.
Yeah, Booming Blade, it's an action to cast, and part of the casting is making a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, I remember Movement Blade fucking me up for a while when I was trying to wrap my head around that mechanic because it's so confusing. It's like,
Okay.
It seems like a lot for one turn.
So that is going to be 16 for my claw,
That'll hit.
and that is going to be 6, probably only 3.
Yep.
Slashing.
Yep. Okay. Does that end your turn, Smug?
That is pretty much everything I've got.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to take this thing down.
All right. Melon, you are up, my friend.
All right. So, being right next to it, I'm gonna have to continue trying to do what I do best and slash and shoot. Trying to wither this thing down as
Okay.
much as I can. Just be your spite and vigor. First one for the scimitar slash is going to be a 25.
That hits.
We'll just do that. That's going to be with the booming blade here. So that will be 2 plus 7 slashing, and then what's that? 4 thunder,
Okay.
and then the crossbow expert shot will be 18.
That hits.
And that will be 6 piercing.
Okay. All right. Anything else you wanted to do?
That'll be my turn.
All right, Killen, you're up.
Yeah, so I think seeing her not die in the way he did with his spine crusted, I think triggers the same thing that seeing smoke disintegrate did. So you see me just like blood, like battle rage scream, and all the fire on me just flashes blue and it's just like flared up. I'm going to move to be flanking with Melon, because it looks like there's like space behind them if I'm looking at this ship map correctly.
You can move behind Melon, yeah.
Well, no, behind the creature to flank with.
Oh, yeah.
And as I do that,
you actually, it is filling that space, so you could not move through an enemy's position. I allow you to move through allies' positions, but not an enemy's position.
Okay. As everything flashes blue, I'm going to use my bonus action to activate Chaotic Charge.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll a d6 to see what happens. Which is a 2.
Am I falling on my ass?
Worst thing to happen on this ship. I'm so sorry, guys.
Set it on fire.
5-foot square explodes outward, raining down rock and lava, and a 10-foot sphere dealing 2d6 fire damage to anyone in range. The space is now a lava pit that continues to bubble, dealing 1d4 damage next to it.
What?
Lava hole in our ship now. Sorry. As that goes off, I think still in a blind rage because I'm in my Super Saiyan mode. I'm gonna use my action to attack, since I have extra attack with Woeful Crackle, which is a magical weapon.
Yep.
And do that twice. So that's an 18.
Yep.
And that is going to be 9 slashing damage for the
Alright.
first hit. And then the second one is a 13.
That does not hit.
Yeah, but sorry guys, we have lava now.
Who read the recap today? It was Melon. We're almost done with the episode. Do you want to use your reroll tonight? It expires
sure.
at the end of the night, so if you want to use it, you can.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know when I would use it unless it's something that's going to happen right now.
Well, you could use it to re-roll her last attack. Killen's last attack.
I didn't know I could do it for her too. Yeah, that'd be great.
It is any dice roll.
Yeah,
So
I mean that
anything.
I might suggest maybe re-rolling the chaotic dice.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely the chaotic.
not-
If it's any dice roll.
Yes,
We're gonna shipwreck ourselves.
it is any dice. So if you want to use it to re-roll the chaotic dice, you can.
Yeah, I mean let's do it. If
Alright.
it's 2 again, then okay, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to kick you off the boat.
It's 4. So instead of lava, 2 crag cats appear, and there are our allies and are hostile to the things attacking us.
What kind of cats?
Significantly better.
Crag cats?
What is a crag cat?
It's like this
It's
weird,
like a magical,
giant,
weird-
monstrosity thing. Here, hold on. I'll pull it up.
It's still giving lava vibes, but the lava's here to help.
It's actually
Is-
winter vibes or storm vibes, I think,
Really?
and not.
It's like a big magical Maine Coon or something, right?
Okay.
From what I remember.
Yeah, I just dropped it. In
You put it in the one link I can't click on because it's on the cameras.
Oh, I can put it on the other one.
It's fine. We can deal with that next session as we're getting ready to wrap up here. So you summon the cats, hit it once. That is gonna bring it. Is that on your turn?
Yes.
All right. That is gonna bring us to our wonderful little lizard folk man, Os. He can't attack. He's not in range because of you guys in the way.
Know something, guy.
We allow him to like either
Also,
move or like
I'll say he's
reach.
I'll say he can reach through. It's gonna be a disadvantage though because he can't stay in that space. Oh, that's a natural 20, and then a 2, so that's a miss. And that's a 9, so that's a miss too. So he misses both attacks. That brings us up to Kef's turn. He is piloting, and he is unable to do anything else. Which brings us back to the top of the round. And that, my friends, is where we are going to call it for the night. As we are approaching the end of our session tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. 2 of the crew is dead. Our allies are thankfully not burning a hole through their ship anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, they're in a bad spot, and we're gonna have to see how this picks up next week. That being said, who wants to shout out what they are going on this week that they want to plug really quick?
Yep. Just follow my journey through Gen Con at Vegas to Wanderer.
You gonna be here next week?
Yeah, well, next week it's in 2 weeks. So
Oh, okay.
be on the lookout for that.
All right.
Just go check out Paracosm Entertainment. We have a bunch of VODs of dragons destroying things. And also, if you are going to Gen Con, we have Haro the Blighted Plane being run by Alex the 7-Minute GM. So sign up for those games if you want to have some tabletop fun.
All right. Z?
Yeah, guys, Pal World, if you want to join us, we have a dedicated server. You can join us anytime. And then Iron Lung next Thursday. I honestly don't know how long that game is, so I don't know if we're finishing it next Thursday. But come watch me figure out what is going on with this game.
Good luck. That being said, Evan, anything else you wanted to shout out?
Not really. Tomorrow I'll be shifting seats for my own campaign, and surely nothing is going to go wrong there.
All right. Well then, that is going to call it for tonight for Forging Fates 2 Shattered Seas. Thank you so much for joining us. You can check us out on Wednesday as we join back in with our Shifting Sands table. They are in their own bit of tumultuous environment. I got nothing else. If you guys got nothing else, remember, we love you, geeks. Good night.
And check out Friday to see what are we gonna do.
Yeah. Bye.